Hi, Statesmen Nation, here with Stian Hoff, a senior men's bowler out of Orkanger, Norway, and that's the best it's going to be. I don't have the Norwegian accent to pull that one off, but appreciate you coming in. We're going to have a lot of fun here. We're going to talk about the Statesmen 16 that he picked out, but we're also going to talk about bowling. You guys have nationals next week. You have to be uber excited about this and totally ready to go, especially after such a long break from sectionals. But let's talk about the senior year. You, like Lucas had just mentioned, I mean, this is a great way to end the career. No better way than say we're going to have a chance to play for a national title. So let's first off talk about just your senior year and your kind of capping your career individually. But then we can talk about the excitement of nationals. So how do you feel like your senior year went? How do you feel like your career went? Did you accomplish what you wanted to individually?
Well, going to college, I had two major goals. It was go to nationals and win a tournament. And unfortunately, we weren't able to actually win a tournament that I was part of. I was injured in one tournament as a JV, and been pretty close on varsity, but going to nationals is huge.
Totally awesome. And then individually, I mean, have you done what you wanted to do? I mean, have you hit enough pins? There's always a lot of pins that are left out there, but
yeah, I mean, I missed my main goal being going top 5 for a tournament. I got 6th one tournament. I got 9th, but in all, it's a team sport too. And going to nationals, that was my main goal.
That's a bigger thing, anyhow.
Yeah, and
definitely.
Like this year, my senior year has been a little up and down. Started off not like great, and then about Vegas, right before Vegas, I started bowling good again, and started to go a little bit down. Before Hoosier. And, But I've been practicing hard and preparing for nationals.
Let's talk about just the whole nationals experience. I mean, I know you guys don't know what to really expect, but you've been in enough tournaments. You hate to just say it's just another tournament because it's more than that. I mean, it is. But how has the last month been in just preparing for it and trying to keep that, again, the motivation, keep amped up for a whole month of practice and everything? What's that been like the last 30-plus days?
For me, it's been really easy. I said nationals is basically a dream come true. And I know this is the last time I get to do it. I had a struggle with my hip, but I mean, I have one more month with practice, and I don't want to be 10 years from now, go back and say that I didn't prepare good enough for it.
So you've taken full advantage of the opportunity. Every drill has been 110%. You're ready to go for sure. Cool. You guys have a lot of seniors. You have a lot of leadership, a lot of upperclassmen leadership. Talk about where you kind of fit into that puzzle, especially this year.
This year I've been there to help pick people up, just make sure they don't get too down on themselves if they miss a spare or anything, because I've been there for 4 years now, and I knew that it's a long tournament, there's a lot of pins out there. We showed that at sectionals. We could easily just...
you guys could have folded from day...
we were 300 pins out, and last couple of years we've been the same spot, but we kind of gotten back on track. And
I guess rewind on that. Let's talk about that sectionals, because you guys were behind. I mean, you came out of, I wouldn't say out of nowhere, but you came in, started a little poorly, but you just continued to obviously believe in yourselves. But break that down just real briefly on what that took for you guys to just dig down deep and come back and get a top 4 finish.
Well, we were number 21 out of 23 after the first 12 games, and we knew that top 4 was
so I mean, it looks like a huge mountain to climb.
And 300 pins, but we knew there also was 52 games left, and it's not a lot of pins each and every game.
And you break it down,
and you can get a lot of pins just in one game. If you bowl a 270 or 250 or 220, and the other team bowls a 150, that's 70 plus pins for one game, and you just gotta keep having those good games. Take a pin at a time.
Definitely. And you guys had finished Saturday strong, and then I'm sure you guys went into the night thinking, hey, we're right there in contention. We have a chance to.
I think we're in 7th out
Yeah,
of
right.
Saturday.
But you had, chipped away
Still
at
a
the
lot,
lead.
still a lot of pins left, but we got a lot of teams behind us. So.
Right. Yeah, you just kept working at it. So awesome. All right. Well, best of luck as you guys prepare for this final week of preparation, and enjoy the trip down there. It's all business. I know it's a business trip when you go to nationals, but have fun and just soak it all in, and hopefully you come back with a national title and some more celebrations. So, alrighty. Well, again, Stian's picked out his fun 16 questions here. So you ready to go?
Sure.
All right. Stian Hoff, what is your nickname?
Vlad.
Okay.
It came about last year. Because apparently, if I get into it, I get kind of a Russian accent, or they think it might be probably just a Norwegian accent.
Yeah,
they think
It's
this sound Russian, and Vlad from Putin.
Okay, sure, very cool. All right, you of anybody has to have a fairly good story here, but why'd you choose William Penn, coming all the way from Europe and all of that?
Actually, I was an exchange student in 11-12 in Fairfield, Iowa.
Oh, all right. So you'd already spent some time in Iowa, just on the roads. All right.
And William Penn saw me bowl in high school.
Okay.
Mark actually saw me bowl at Pepsi District here in town.
Okay.
And they offered me a scholarship.
Sure.
And college bowling was something I would want to do. I mean, I could have gotten school for free back home, but college bowling is something that
last chance you could do it. Yeah,
didn't want to miss up on the chance. And
very cool. So the story's not as crazy as I thought it was, but it's still a very great story. Awesome. All right, what's your favorite thing about this bowling program?
I think first of all, Mark and Tammy at the bowling alley, they're there for us all the time. You can go in and practice for free whenever you want to, and just a lot of opportunity to grow and become a better bowler.
Definitely. Cool. All right. This is probably going to be an interesting. I don't get to ask a lot of international kids this, but who's one person in history you'd most like to meet?
He actually live currently. He's a soccer coach, former soccer coach, Sir Alex Ferguson. Coaches Manchester United for 26 years.
Right.
I've loved Manchester United since I was 4. I'm a fan.
Very cool. All right. Not the answer I was looking for, or I was expecting, I should say. Very cool. All right. So, what's your favorite restaurant? Do you have a favorite? Okay, let's go with back home. What's your favorite restaurant? What do they serve? And then, what's your favorite restaurant over here?
Not like a specific restaurant, but kebabs.
Okay.
Not like the one you have a pita bread and you feel meat, and that's always something I enjoy.
Okay.
And here, Lucas Olive Garden is good.
Sure. Any kind of food, right?
Yeah.
Dynamite. But kebabs back home. All right, sweet. Okay, I got a feeling I know the answer to this one with your previous answer, but if you weren't bowling, what other sport would you like to play?
It's a mix between 2 sports, soccer, and European handball.
Okay.
I played for a pretty good team back home before I came here, and
cool. Wide variety. You got the bowling, you got handball, you got soccer, all over the place. Very cool. All right. What's some advice that you give to a junior high school kid wanting to play in college? So I guess secondary school kids back home.
Just trying to prepare for what you need to be learning in college, and prepare for tournaments, like bowl and sport shot. Not just don't stand around in your house and bowl on house shots. Go out to different houses, and I bowled a lot of tournaments back home before here, and different championships and
push yourself. Yep.
Different patterns. So I was pretty comfortable coming here into tryouts my freshman year, bowling on different sport shots because I've all seen it before. And
okay, very cool. All right. Well, you're a world traveler already, so I'm not sure where else you'd like to visit, but where's the one place that you'd most like to visit?
Well, I visited a lot around the U.S. with bowling and just go in. I was fortunate enough for how my parents like to travel, so I travel a lot around Europe, but I always wanted to see Machu Picchu in Peru.
Okay, very cool. What do you do in your spare time?
Just hang out, friends, watching TV, watch soccer.
Right. The normal... Oh, shoot. I didn't just do that. There we go. Okay. The normal good college answers, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. What's been your biggest challenge so far?
Probably just trying to adapt to a different culture, different language, different food.
Yeah. Gotta get used to all of our greasy American food, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's easy to like it, but...
Right, yeah. Okay, if you could go back in time, what year or what time period would you travel to?
Probably the 90s.
Okay.
Especially in 99. Just wanted to see Manchester United win the Champions League.
Okay.
I saw it on TV, and I would really like to actually be there and kind of know more.
Awesome. Yeah. All right. What's the most played song on your iPod, in your car, or whatever it may be? What are you listening to most right now?
I don't really have a specific song, but anything Jason Aldean is.
Okay. Wow, country. Wow, there you go. You are full of surprises, Mr. Hoff. All right. 3-part question. What's your favorite time of day? What's your favorite day of the week? What's your favorite month of the year?
My favorite part of the day would be the night.
Okay.
Or evening, late evening.
Yeah.
Favorite day of the week would be Saturday easily.
Okay. Sure.
And
month of the year.
Month, probably May.
Okay.
Because it's not too hot. It's nice outside.
Starting to warm up again. Starting to get good. Sure. All right. If you could learn to do anything you can't currently do, what would it be?
I didn't know how to interpret this question, but fly.
Okay.
Just
well, that's one thing you could. Yeah, you could just fly. So yeah, we'll go with that because you can't currently fly. So yeah, for sure, learn how to do it or be able to do it. Okay. This is a tough one. I haven't actually asked this one in a long time, but what's something that you learned this last week? What's something new that I didn't know that?
Basically that you gotta remember I started to look back at college and just appreciate the good times. And
right. So you learned how to just be a little more appreciative.
Yeah.
Instead of man, what the heck was I doing the last 3 years, right? All right. Last but not least, who's been the most influential person in your life?
My parents.
Okay. Sure. Obviously, giving you the opportunity to come over here and. Be 4 year and come over here as an exchange student and another 4 years, so I'm sure they missed the heck out of you. They haven't seen you in a long time.
Yeah, supporting me mentally, financially.
Right. Very cool. Alrighty, well, you obviously probably haven't seen family and friends in a long time, so you definitely deserve a shout out to everybody back home. So say hi to everybody you want to.
Okay, hi, Mom and Dad, any other relatives and friends back in Norway, my family in Fairfield.
Very cool. If you want to say anything in your native language, go ahead too. Because I've had somebody do that, and I was like, I don't know.
Okay, vi snakkes till jul.
There you go. Alright, what'd you say?
We'll talk at Christmas when I'm going home next.
Very cool. Alrighty. Well, thanks so much, man. Best of luck next week at Nationals.
Thank you.
I hope you guys have a great trip, and you bring back a really big trophy when it's all said and done. So.
Yeah, me too.
Alright, thanks, Steve.
Thank you.